Okay, we're busy with question 4 and we're going to do the creditors control account and it's the June exams for the grade 10s. Okay, so we've got everything in bold printed is something that I'm going to fill in for the answer. You'll see the ticks there as well. Okay, balance brought down on the credit side 65,800, which means we owe 65,800 to suppliers. Okay, liabilities increases on the credit side and decreases on the debit side. Okay, so now we just see CJ over here, so I'm just going to do these first two columns. And what we do when we buy from creditors, we write in here sundry purchases, because we can't, the main column in the creditors control or in the CJ is creditors control. We can't write creditors control at the bottom here, because then it means we're debiting and crediting the same account, which is not possible. So therefore we write sundry purchases. We're going to look at this amount just now, but sundry purchases goes together with the CJ. Okay, when we pay back a creditor, we write here CPJ. Okay, and what is the main account in the CPJ? It's bank, because we pay the creditor via money in the bank. Okay, we can also write in here we are returning it to creditors, and normally we write sundry returns, because we are returning the creditors are returning some of the stock, and therefore their account must become less by a certain amount. Okay, so we normally write here sundry returns or creditors allowances. Okay, now we're going to look at the amounts just now. Okay, so let's look at the sentence which is given over there on the question paper, which says the credit purchases from creditor suppliers were 80,000 rand. Okay, so we didn't have to show it here. So this amount is 80,000 rand. So 80,000 rand is the amount that we bought it from creditors. When we've got the 65, we've got the 80, we can add the two together and we will get the 145,800. We can put the 145,800 on this side as well. Okay, and then we need to get this amount over here. If we get that amount over there, then we can find the two balancing figures over here. Because we already know this is 145,800, this must be 145,800. We don't know what this balance is yet, but we're gonna look at that specific account. Okay, so that has to do with the CAJ, that is returns. Okay, so we are returning goods to certain of the people. Okay, alright, so credit purchases was 80,000 rand, and we're going to look at where we bought on credit. Okay, so that amount, 64,000 rand, is the amount that we that's the amount that we paid in the trading stock account. Okay, that's what we bought. We bought trading stock for that specific amount. Okay. Alright, let's see if I've got something. 10% of the trading stock bought on credit from suppliers was returned. Okay, 10% of the trading stock bought from suppliers was returned. Okay, so there we find 64,000. There's a 6,400 rand over there, and that same amount will be the amount that we put over there, and that's the 6,400 rand over there. Okay, and then finally this amount is going to be the balancing figure for both of these. So we just have to put the 43,700 there and the 43,700 rand over there as well. And that was the creditors control account for question 4.